Going in depth now on a story we've been talking about for a long time. Artificial intelligence. It's been driving the stock market to historic gains, but it's also causing a lot of concerns. We had George Estevez on Channel 2 on what kids are using the Chat GPT thing to do. And really, it's a double-edged sword when it comes to AI. But I think for a lot of listeners, the question is my job safe in this new era of AI? Covering the story and joining us live on the Mark Arum Show, Dr. Patrick Dix. Doctor, good morning. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
We've seen tons, thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of jobs lost in the last few months. Amazon, Meta, oil companies, Walmart CEO warning about that. All AI related, or is just AI part of these job losses?
Well, many of these jobs are AI related, and as you continue to see in the news, companies are going to shift to artificial intelligence and automation. From the research that I do and talking to people every day, I want people to understand you are going to continue to see this. Companies want to do more with less, and with people wanting to innovate, with people wanting to unionize, and with people wanting higher wages, they are shifting to technology to fill those voids and to fill those gaps.
This AI has been bubbling in the background for a while, but now it's certainly front and center. For folks here in Atlanta that are worried about their jobs when it comes to AI, how's the AI boom impacting the job market in North Georgia, Metro Atlanta, and what's it look like moving forward?
Well, in Atlanta, I was just there this past weekend, and I saw the Waymo cars doing the driverless driverless pickups, and I also saw the Serve robots doing the deliveries. So in Atlanta, Georgia, they are going to put an AI data center there, and that is going to influence more companies coming there. But on the downside, you are going to have companies that are going to continue to innovate because they need the power to do the computations, and they need more space to put these centers in so they can get more power to eventually get rid of people and to invest in better technology, which the next phase of it will be quantum computing. So I want the listeners out there. I'm doing research, and I'm researching this every day, and I want the listeners to understand quantum computing is the next phase that we're going to. So if you want to see where we're heading next, it is quantum computing.
From your perspective, what jobs are the most vulnerable to be enveloped by AI, and are there safe jobs out there that are AI proof?
The jobs that are safer in your trades, those are your HVAC electricians, your plumbers, construction. The jobs that are at the high risk are your repetitive jobs. When I say repetitive, these are jobs as in the Amazon warehouses where they're automated. These are jobs that are where people are analysts. These are jobs to where you're doing one thing, for instance, you are taking something from point A, you're taking it to point B, you're doing it to point C. Someone that uses an Excel spreadsheet, that is considered a repetitive job. Your analysts, your people that punch numbers all the time. What companies want to do, as I talk to people every day, they want a consistent output and they want to get rid of people. But I don't want people to be scared. They need to get prepared. People need to take those free courses on Coursera. They need to take those free courses on Google, and they need to take those free courses with Microsoft. If you feel your job is going to be eliminated, and once they take those free courses, they can reach out to me so I can help give them a more detailed view of what they actually need to do to prevent themselves from being not employable.
Dr. Patrick Dix joining us live here on the Mark Arum Show, talking about the AI boom. AI right now causing a lot of job losses, but could AI actually create jobs in that sector?
Absolutely. You're going to have jobs that haven't even been created yet, such as AI maintenance, AI auditors. You're going to have people that are actually doing maintenance on AI. There's an old infomercial with a turkey where a guy used to say, set it and forget it. What I want people to understand is you cannot just set this language on its own and let it just run a ride. There has to be checks and balances in it. And those are some of the roles that are actually going to be created. You're going to have an AI manager. You're going to have people that do AI repair. You're going to have people that do AI monitoring. As this technology continues to evolve, these types of roles will be created to maintain and monitor this language. The new field that AI is going to create is going to be AI maintenance, because much of the information has to be checked, and much of the information that is put through the actual software has to be verified. That's where people will come in, and that's where people can actually stay employable.
Final question for you, Doctor. In this ever-changing AI universe, I know there are a lot of parents listening whose kids are in high school and thinking about their college plans. Higher education, are they keeping up? Are they offering degrees in AI? And is that something the younger generation should think about going to school and learn about?
Well, it's something kids and the curriculums are built for, but one of the things I recommend everybody to do is look into the community colleges. Community colleges had to keep their curriculum up to date to compete with four-year universities. We have many schools that are creating AI degree programs, and what I want parents and people listening right now to understand, by the time they get that curriculum implemented and checked and accredited, what they're teaching the students is going to be obsolete. The community colleges, to me, is the fastest way to go because you're learning the foundational level. You're learning about computer science. You're learning about engineering. You're learning about trades. You can take that language, not language, excuse me, we rephrase that. You can take that knowledge you're learning at the computer science level and at the trades level, and you can transfer that into the job market. Because what people are not understanding is once you go to the school and you're locked into that four-year program, if your degree program is 4 years from now, you graduate in the year 2029, what you learned, they're already past that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And yeah, the community colleges that's why the America and the United States need to reinvest billions of dollars into the community college system. It is a great way. It is a very cheap way for students and people that want to retrain to get into the job market fast, and they can go from there and transfer into another program and potentially get into the job market.
Doctor, if folks want additional help, learn more about you and what you do, where can we find you?
They can find me at thedixconsultinggroup.com. They can also find me on Instagram, Dr. Patrick Dix. They can find me on LinkedIn, Patrick Dix, DSC. And they also can find me on YouTube at Dr. Patrick Dix. I want your listeners out there, again, I want your listeners out there to not be scared to get prepared. I've done the work. I've done the research. I'm doing this every day. And I want to help everybody be employable and be successful with what's coming our way.